Deep from the imagination of Sean Schilling springs forth through light and shadow three-dimensional worlds known as steel reflections. These scenes, starting as raw steel, display a depth of color never before seen in the metal medium. With lattice work-like intricacies achieved through painstaking attention to detail, each layer draws you further into a magical place few artists have been able to reach. All of Steel Reflections designs are created to hang on the walls of today's homes and commercial offices. With the wall acting like a painter's canvas, Sean's creations are brought to life in a completely unique three-dimensional masterpiece. Steel Reflection scenes begin as sketches where Sean combines a painter style with an aura of mystery and awe that rivets your mind and draws you into its essence.
I come up with a plan and start putting them either down on paper or down directly onto the metal. And I've learned through the years to think in layers, just as it truly is in nature.
In addition to Sean's own imagination, she also loves to work with her customers to design a scene that is truly unique for each individual. From your favorite spot or a pet memorial, or a scene designed to celebrate anniversaries or milestones from year to year, Sean will work with you tirelessly until you are completely enthralled with the design you have inspired. Once the sketch meets with Sean's satisfaction, it's off to the cutting room. Using an ordinary handheld cutting torch as though it was a paintbrush, Sean makes precision cuts to reveal each piece in spectacular detail, creating a truly lifelike three-dimensional scene.
I can't see where I'm cutting, so I have muscle memory as to how each thing I'm creating feels. So if I'm going to cut, say, the beak of a tiny eagle, I know how that feels, so it's all in the feel of it.
Now that the scene is cut, each piece receives its hardware for hanging and is placed on the hanging template. Because each scene is a one-of-a-kind, Steel Reflections designs a new template for each scene that makes hanging as easy as placing it on your wall. After the template has been made, the scene is sent to the finishing department where each piece undergoes an 8-step process to infuse the necessary minerals needed to produce the rainbow coloring effect that Steel Reflections is famous for. This is the process that allows the art to capture the light differently throughout each day, making the scene appear different throughout the year. Next, the metal goes through a proprietary process developed over the years where Sean draws the colors from the minerals to capture the iridescence called patina. This process is painstakingly repeated several times to ensure the colors are exactly what Sean wants.
Once the minerals are infused, the coloration process begins. And that is kind of a magical time for me. Things that I look at are oftentimes able to get pretty close to what my imagination sees.
Finally, the scene is taken to the paint booth to be perfected with light airbrushing to enhance the natural colors of the patina. This process can either completely cover the metal or just give a hint of color to add to the illusion. Once the painting is perfect, every piece gets several coats of automotive clear coat, making the scene durable for either inside or outside display.
Using the colors as a base, and I lightly airbrush over the top of those colors to achieve really something quite magical to me.
After a thorough quality inspection, the scene is lovingly packed and shipped to its final home. This requires our packing department to place each individual piece in the shipping box separately, securing it and ensuring it is protected from damage during the shipping. For over 35 years, Steel Reflections has come from the trial and error phase, developing the proprietary infusing process, to being known throughout the country as a leader in steel sculpted wall art. Today, Steel Reflections is partnering with Rhapsody Studios to once again create a new art, combining the steel art with the photography of William Schilling. This new product, called Steel Windows, uses any of the Rhapsody Studios fine art photography and adds a custom steel frame that either enhances or continues the scene into a three-dimensional look.
In fine arts in college, one professor felt that I tried almost too hard to put every detail into my designs or paintings or whatever it was that we were working on. And he encouraged me to learn to let imagined line work as much for me as actual line. And I think that that has really been a big part of today's metal wall scenes, because I'm working there to allow your eye to continue beyond what you see into your own imagination.
For more information or to start your personal design, please don't hesitate to contact us. We are always glad to answer any of your questions and help you through the process. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day.